My name is Sarah. I'm the ace assassin of the Demon Hunter Guild, codenamed the Siren. My weapon isn't a sword or a dagger. It's a holy light guitar. One riff is all it takes to turn vampires into ash. Tonight was supposed to be my wedding night. The groom, Damien, was a human officer I had protected with my life for 5 years. 5 years ago, I dragged his blood-soaked, half-dead body off a battlefield and watched over him for 3 days and 3 nights. Later, he knelt in the pouring rain and swore he would spend the rest of his life repaying me, and I believed him. For him, I broke guild laws. I sealed away the divine light inside me and hid my identity as the Siren. I buried myself in the slums, singing in a dingy underground bar just to survive. I used my tips to pay his tuition, pay off his gambling debts, and take care of his foster mother. I paved his path, step by step, until he secured his rank as an imperial officer. In those 5 years, I didn't buy myself a single new dress. Every penny I made went to him. He promised me a grand wedding. I waited. For 5 long years, I waited. But I never expected my 5 years of sacrifice to end in a trap. The door to the bridal suite swung open. I braced myself for my groom's embrace. Instead, the cold, silver blade of a sword greeted my throat. Damien stood behind the weapon, his eyes as cold as a stranger's. The ice-cold blade pressed against my neck, cutting into my skin. A drop of blood trickled down my collarbone, staining the white lace of my wedding gown. Damien's voice cut through the dark.
Sarah, you broke the guild's iron law. Hunters are forbidden to love humans. The penalty is death.
I stared at him. I couldn't believe those words were coming out of his mouth. I knew that law better than anyone, but years ago, he was the one crying on his knees, begging me to stay. He was the one holding me close, swearing he would fight the whole world before he ever let me go. Now, he had his promotion. He was an imperial officer, and I was just a stain he needed to wash away. To make it worse, another woman stood at his side, Victoria, a pure-blood vampire. She wore a gown far more lavish than mine, clinging to his arm like she was the real bride. My gaze locked onto her hair. Nestled in her dark hair was a mithril hairpin set with moonstone, carved with a delicate hibiscus blossom. It was my family heirloom. It was the only clue I had to find my birth parents. 3 days ago, Damien had knelt before me, begging for the hairpin. He said he needed to present it to his superiors to secure his promotion. I gave it to him with tears in my eyes. Then he turned around and handed it to his vampire mistress. Damien sneered.
You were just a stepping stone, Sarah.
2 werewolf guards lunged forward, grabbing me roughly by the arms. Tonight, they didn't just want to take everything from me. They wanted to destroy me completely. The heavy iron door slammed shut. Darkness rushed in like a tide, cutting off the festive wedding music outside. Through the thick wooden door, I could hear Damien negotiating with the werewolves.
3,000 gold pieces, and she's yours for the night.
His voice was flat, casual, like he was selling off an old piece of furniture. 3,000 gold pieces. That was the price of my 5 years of devotion, 5 years of sacrifice, and 5 years of love. In the dark, a massive werewolf lumbered toward me. Its breath reeked of rot, drool dripping onto the cold floor. A jagged claw tore through my black wedding dress. The sound of ripping fabric echoed in the damp room. I closed my eyes and laughed. I laughed at how incredibly stupid I had been. I had locked away my own light, the sharpest weapon in the realm, all for a man like him. As a single tear slipped down my cheek, the last warmth in me died. My 5 years of love had been nothing but a beautifully wrapped lie. I slowly lifted my head, my voice dropping to a low, dangerous whisper.
You boys really picked the wrong girl.
The Siren's revenge starts now.